Okay, so let's go over power grammar on page 113. Are you with me on power grammar? Okay, we're in chapter 3. We're on page 113, and we're discussing power grammar. And this power grammar is to ask and answer questions with how far and how long. Right, okay. So to ask about distance, how far, we use how far. All right, to ask about distance, we ask with what? How far. Okay, for example, how far is it to the public library? How far is it to the public library? It's about 5 miles from here. It's about 5 miles from here. How far is it from here to the next bus stop? How far is it from here to the next bus stop? It's about 300 yards. It's about 300 yards. How far is it to the art studio from here? How far is it from the art studio from, I think I said it wrong. Okay, let's try it again. How far is it to the art studio from here? How far is it to the art studio from here? So what I want to show you is that you can either use from one place to another place, or you can say to another place from this place. Either way, either word order is fine. Either word order is fine. For example, I can say, how far is it from my house to your house? Or I can say, how far is it to your house from my house? Both word orders are correct. All right? Both of them are correct. Here's the answer for the art studio. Suppose you're in the college and you want to know how far is it. It's just up the stairs and to your left. It's just up the stairs and to your left. All right, so for example, how would you ask the question, you want to use the restroom, the women's restroom. How do you ask that question? How far is it to the women's restroom from here? Oh, it's very close, right? It's just around the corner, go through the door, and it's to your right. Okay, so we can ask a question about how far within a building like the college, or within the city, or within the country, or from one country to another, or from the earth to the moon. Any distance is from one house to another, just like I said. How far is it from my house to your house? Right? That's the same thing. Right. Now, how far is about distance, but to ask about the duration of time, we use how long. How long. So the word long has more than one meaning. And sometimes people get mixed up about, short and long in distance. But here we're talking about short and long in time. So think of your watch when you think how long. How long is this class? How long is this class? It's 50 minutes. It's 50 minutes. So you would tell it's an hour and a half. It's 2 hours and 20 minutes. So that would be the time, the clock time. How many hours, how many minutes? The next one. How long is the semester? How long is the semester? It's 16 weeks long. It's 16 weeks long. All right, so you can answer the question with the number of weeks because we don't want to count the number of hours and minutes for the length of a semester. Length is the noun, L-E-N-G-T-H. Length, L-E-N-G-T-H. Write it down. The noun form. How do you spell it, please? L-E-N-G-T-H. We pronounce length. Length. All right, so long and length belong to the same family. You know, some words belong to the same family. They look very similar, but some of them don't look very similar. Just like real brothers and sisters. Some look alike and some look different. So length is the noun and long is the adjective. How long? Question?
Length and long, same meaning.
No, not the same meaning, the same family, the same word family. One is an adjective. All right, so I will ask the question about long if I say how long, but don't say how length. You can say what is the length. That's a noun. But how, use an adjective, how long. So they belong to the same family. Okay, so let's look at the next example. How long is the movie? How long is the movie? It's an hour and a half. It's an hour and a half. You can also say it's an hour and a half long. It's an hour and a half long. It's 2 hours long. It's 2 hours and 10 minutes long. All right, so you can add the word long, just like you see in the second example, it's 16 weeks long. So you can put the word long at the end of your statement, or you can omit it, either one. Any questions so far? Is it clear or not clear? Clear? Okay, we'll continue. We also use this sentence pattern to ask about the duration of time. How long does it take? How long does it take? Followed by an infinitive. You remember infinitive? It's the verb with the to in front of it. To plus the verb. So let's practice saying these sentence patterns with how long does it take? How long does it take? Now be careful, don't sound like this, doesn't, because doesn't with that's negative. So don't say the word doesn't, say no N sound, does it, does it. Can you hear the difference? Sometimes when I hear my students pronounce it the wrong way, I think the opposite meaning because it's negative, so you have to be careful. Does it? Does it take? How long does it take? How long does it take? To get from here to the child care center. Okay, the whole sentence now. How long does it take to get from here to the child care center? How long does it take to get from here to the child care center? It takes only 2 minutes. Okay, notice it takes with S. Why does it have S? Third person singular it. All right, don't forget the S. It takes. It takes. It takes. Only 2 minutes. Yeah, it's very close by. Just walk over there. It's only 2 minutes. It takes only 2 minutes. Now, we can also use, instead of does it take, we can also use past tense if we want to talk about one thing that happened in the past. Then we say, did it take? Did it take? Let me hear you say, did it? Did it? Did it take? How long did it take? How long did it take? Now, we can also add, how long did it take you? How long did it take me? How long did it take her? How long did it take my friend? You can add an object for a person. So we're going to practice, how long did it take you? 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 To do the assignment. To do the assignment. How long did it take you to do the assignment? How long did it take you to do the assignment? All right, so if somebody asks me this question, I know I have to give a personal answer. I cannot answer in general. The general question is, how long does it take? Anybody. How long does it take to complete this survey? Oh, about 10 minutes. Anybody can do it in about 10 minutes. All right. If you ask personally, you say, how long did it take you? And I will have to answer, it took me, because past tense of take is took, right? So I want to answer with past tense. It took me, maybe not you, maybe not her, but it took me 2.5 hours. It took me 2.5 hours. Again, it took me 2.5 hours. Now, I can also answer with a long sentence like this. It took me 2.5 hours to do the assignment. It took me 2.5 hours to do the assignment. Right, okay. Now, sometimes we want to ask about the future. So we know does we use for present, for usual, general truth. We use did for past. What do we use for future? Will. So let's say, how long will it take you?
How long will it take you?
How long will it take?
How long will it take?
Okay, now, if you know you're talking to your friend and you're going to use another pronoun like your AA degree, then you can say the word you or you can omit the word you. So we can say it two ways. Just listen to two ways. How long will it take you to finish your, just listen. How long will it take you to finish your AA degree? Or, how long will it take to finish your AA degree? If I don't use the word you, it's still clear because I say your AA degree. Only you can complete it. Nobody else can do it. So it's possible to omit the word you and have it the short way. Let's just practice the short way. How long will it take to finish your AA degree? Now let's say the whole sentence together. How long will it take to finish your AA degree? The answer, it will take me 3 more semesters. Okay, remember with semesters, we have voice sound, semesters, right, 3 more semesters. It will take me 3 more semesters. It will take me 3 more semesters. Okay, good. Any questions? You ready to practice activity 28? Determining how far and how long. So you already listened to the questions and answers and you practiced those. So now we're supposed to underline the stressed words and unscramble. Okay. Let's see. We're supposed to underscore the stressed words. So let's go back up to that list. Let's go back up to the Power Grammar list of words. And we say, okay, for example, if I just say with no stress, I will sound like this. How far is it to the public library? Not so good, right? So which words do we want to stress?
How far?
How far and what else? Public library. Good. Let me hear you say library. Okay, underline that word, library. Because if I stress only the first 2 words, I say, how far is it to the public library? Then that's not very clear, right? So I need to say, how far is it to the public library? Because that's the place you want to go, right? If I want to go to the public library, I need to stress that word. Underline it. Okay, how about this? It's about 5 miles from here. Okay, what do you want to underline? 5 miles. 5 miles. Right, so it's about 5 miles from here. Okay, how about the next one? How far is it from here to the next bus stop? How far and next bus stop? Yeah, the next bus stop. Right, okay. How far is it from here to the next bus stop? Bus stop. Bus stop, bus station, train station, post office, grocery store. Hi, Lolo. Okay. It's about 300 yards. Underline 300, right? And yards, right, all of those. It's about 300 yards. How far is it to the art studio from here? Art studio. Underline art studio. That you need to stress. How far and art studio. How far is it to the art studio from here? It's just up the stairs and to your left. Stairs and left. All right. Or maybe up too, because you don't know up or down, right? So I think up and stairs and left. Those are good words that you should stress. It's just up the stairs and to your left. It's just up the stairs and to your left. How far is it? Oh, no. How long is the class? Okay, underline what? How long and class. How long is the class? It's 50 minutes. 50 minutes. It's 50 minutes. How long is the semester? How long is the semester? Underline semester, right? If I talk like this all semester, the semester will feel too long. Right, okay. It's 16 weeks long. Is it 60 or 16?
16.
Very nice. It's 16 weeks long. How long is the movie? Underline how long and movie, right? How long is the movie? Yeah. It's an hour and a half. An hour, half, right? Hour and half. Don't underline those two words. It's an hour and a half. How long does it take to get from here to the child care center? Child care center. That's where you want to go, right? Okay. So listen to this. You want how long and take and child care center. You need to emphasize these words. How long does it take to get to the... Oh, wait. Watch me. All right, I want you to pay attention. Which words do you need to stress? You don't want to stress all of them, but you want to stress how long and take and get and child care center. All right, let's try this. How long does it take to get from here to the child care center? To get from here to the child care center. Very nice. It takes only 2 minutes. It takes 2 minutes. Okay. It takes only 2 minutes. How long did it take you to do the assignment? Do, okay, take, do, assignment, okay. How long did it take you to do the assignment? How long did it take you to do the assignment? It took me 2.5 hours, and that's why I sound like this. It took me 2.5 hours. How long will it take to finish your AA degree? How long will it take to finish your AA degree? How long will it take to finish your AA degree? It will take me 3 more semesters. It will take me 3 more semesters. It will take me 3 more semesters. Okay. Activity 28. Are you ready for that one? Yep. Okay.